Hello, Beez Bladers! Welcome back and welcome newcomers to the channel. I have a new VOSTEED to share with all of you today. We're going to do a quick unboxing. You know what? I have a guess of how this knife is going to be and going to act, but it's a little different than my first version. This is a totally different version of a knife that came out a while back, and I'm excited to see it. So let's get in here and see if we like it. I hope you're having a fantastic day because I am. Oh, wow. It's much smaller than it appeared in the picture. You get a nice case with it, and this is definitely, the name of this knife has mini in it, and it is mini. This is the VOSTEED Mini Labrador. Would you look at it? Just look at it. It's pretty cool. I got the blacked out version. You could get the blacked out titanium or the regular titanium. And let me wipe it off real quick. Got a little pre-lube. I gotta watch. Oh, pretty snappity. All right. So here's a quick tour from one end down to the other. It's stonewash. I like that it's all blacked out. It has a captive pivot with carraged. It has carraged ceramic ball bearings, and it's a frame lock. The first version of the Labrador is not a frame lock, and this is the first version. So you can see there is a huge difference between the Labrador and the Mini Labrador, or Labrador Mini. And coming back over here, let's check it out. It does have a steel lock bar insert. It has a right hand tip up only carry. It's a milled titanium clip, which is very nice, very, very nice. It does have a little keychain hole. When I'm calling it a keychain hole, you could actually probably put this on a keychain. It is not a large knife. I'll give you a size comparison here in just a second. You ready to see this blade? Pow! Right in the kisser. Look at that. That is not a big boy at all. But it's the perfect style knife. I like it. I totally like it. I was going to say I'm digging it. I say that too much. It makes me think of cereal. This is a perfect looking knife. It's got a little trail going on. And let's check it out. This one has 14C 28 baby. And it is very sharp. It just grabs some skin. Has a nice edge on it. And let me show you what it looks like next to version 1. You can see the Labrador is a big boy. Let me back out here just a little bit. This is the Labrador. I'm sure if it's still available, I will put it in the links. I will put both of these down in the description and in the comment section if you want to go check them out for yourself. But there's something about a blade shape like this, like a classic draw point, that I just love. It's something that I'm drawn to. I like all the different shapes and the sheep's foot and the Warncliffes and all that. But when it comes to a classic style knife, I really do like this blade shape. This is the raccoon. Everyone knows about the VOSTEED raccoon. Does that give you an idea of what we're stepping in? This is not a big boy. It is, wow, it is extremely lightweight. I want to see what this clocks in at. I don't have the specific stats. I do know that this knife is 3 inches. It has a less than 3 inch blade. It's a sub 3 inch. It has a 2.73 inch blade, and overall from tip to tip, it's 6.23 inches. So this is not a big, heavy knife. You're not going to know you have it in your pocket. Look at this. Less than 2 ounces, 1.94 ounces. That is very, very impressive. Now taking a quick tour and we'll check out the action and the ergos. Let's look at this. Check this out. It has very thin blade stock, 98 thousandths of an inch. And it does come down pretty fair, pretty nice behind the edge. It doesn't really have a sharpening choil. And what are we looking at? Our lockup is good. And ooh, very nice. We have a nice pass through. It's easy to disengage. I'm not having to jam my thumb in there. Look at that. Very, very nice. Are we centered? Yes, we are centered. And how about left and right, up and down, no movement at all. So that is very cool. Let me back out and give you a little bit of action. Let's see. Ooh, man, it sounds good. It's very snappy. It has a good detent. I could do the push button, or I can do the old light switcherooski. And oh, it has a good snap. Here's a little bit of sound vision for you. It has a very good acoustic to it. Now, as far as drop shutty, it's not going to be drop shutty. Let me see if I hold it from the pivot. You know what? This one would probably, after a little bit of use, is going to drop a lot better because it does have the stonewash going on, and that always slows a blade down. At least most of the time it slows a blade down. So how about the ergos? My hand's 4 inches from here to here, 3.5 from here to here, and from the bottom of my palm to the tip of my middle finger is 7.25. And are you having a fantastic day? I hope you are. Now, yeah, it disappears in my hand with the large width hand. I have no issues with it. It's very comfortable. The top is slightly chamfered off. Let me see if I can show you right here. They took off just a little bit of that edge, so that's not uncomfortable. This is going to be a perfect little everyday carry knife. You know what? You could even do the old pocket drop with it. And check it out. A little bit of jimp, diggy, 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 diggy. Perfect little jimping on the flipper tab. My only little nitpick would be that they didn't put the jimping all the way around the top of the edge. And, you know, just one more jimp right on the top would have been just right. But because of the size, your finger just naturally grabs the front of it. And it just, oh, wow. It is a nice, snappy knife. And I was surprised, you know, the price, what was it? I can't remember the price, but I was like, a titanium knife with 14C28 in for that price. That's all I remember. There'll be links. You could go check them out for yourself. These were sold out on the VOSTEED website. I found them somewhere else where you can get them, and I believe you can get them next day, which is very, very impressive. So this is the VOSTEED Mini Labrador that closed. It's only 3.5 inches long. So it's not a big knife. It's gonna go easy in and out of the pocket. I've used these pocket clips many times. They're nice and sturdy. I really like them. One nitpick would be that it's not a reversible clip, but this is one you can throw in your pocket or have in your EDC, your everyday carry pouch, and it's not gonna take up a lot of room. It's not gonna be heavy. And this is pretty much all the blade that most people need just for everyday carry. You can take this with you to a restaurant or use this to open up packages or boxes. A little bit of Cheeto slicing. Now the ergos, holding it like this if I'm going to be doing cutting, and this is not going to be a heavy duty, hard cutting knife. Yes, I said duty. It's not going to be a hard use knife. I don't really have a whole lot of complaints. I mean, I can feel the edges in here, but just considering what kind of knife it is and how small it is and the purposes you're going to be using this knife for, like if I was actually going like this, it's not bad, but it's a small handle. It's not filling out my hand or anything. This is just going to be a good EDC knife. I like it. I don't have any big complaints, you know, a couple little nitpicks, a little bit of jimping, maybe a little sharpening choil, but I don't think that's really going to be an issue with this knife at this price point. So let me know what you think about the VOSTEED Mini Labrador. I like it. I'm gonna be carrying this one tomorrow, definitely, and we're gonna talk about it at the live stream. Beez Blades live at the Hive. All right. Every Friday night, we have a live stream. You got to come check it out. We have fun. We give away knives, and I'll do size comparisons. We can talk more about this, and if you want me to take it apart, I'll take it apart. So go watch this video. You're really going to enjoy that. And until I see you again in the lives or the chats or at the Hive stream, remember, live life in the present, keep a Band-Aid handy, and don't cut yourself.